I think the Tyranids did approve it because they won.
Move.
But yeah, the first thing I did was like ran away up here and isolated everybody so they were in groups of 2 or 3. But if I just like block off here and wait, I'll have my whole unit and it should be easier to move and stay alive that way. Although why is mere people no sponge it? Was it 2 turns that they took? As long as you don't mind them smashing everything when they're dusting.
Nothing shall stand weapon at the ready, enemy. Clear a path. I stand my ground.
Can any spawn fair here? No? Good. Although I could maybe go up that way. That actually seems like it could be easier if I go that way instead of up there.
Multiple targets acquired.
What mission is this? Is this 8 or 9?
Terminator ready. Securing area. Unbreakable faith. Clear a path. Enemy sighted. Target.
It would have actually been a good idea to have put the flamer at the front there. Oh, deploying another group.
In position. Never falter in the face of the enemy. Advance, brothers. The enemy will fall before me. Order confirmed. Holding. Yes, Commander. Moving. Objective logged. Fall by my hand.
Yes!
They are close, brothers.
It's always great when you turn around and punch them back.
Weapon jammed. Obstruction removed. You shall be cleansed.
Right, Doc?
The Emperor's finest. They shall not pass.
I don't know if you caught the last round they tried to do this, but this is going a lot better than that one.
Drive them. My aim is true.
It's still the campaign just now. This is either Mission 8 or Mission 9.
Flank secured.
I'm hoping to finish the campaign today so that I can upload my review.
Objective logged. Unbreakable fate.
Yeah, I've played multiplayer once as Space Marine so far.
Advance, brothers.
I actually prefer playing the Space Marine side to playing the Genestealer side. I don't think the Genestealer side's that interesting. No, I lost. It was the one, the suicide mission, where you need to get in and flame the control room. I got like 4 steps within the control room and died. But I was close, considering all the mistakes I made.
Targets.
I think if you look for the highlights, I think it's part 4 just at the end. Is when I played the multiplayer. Although I really need to get something better going with the highlights because I'm just cutting them into like hour-long videos just now.
Let them come. Holding position. Cleanse and burn. Move.
Right, just play it safe, don't move too far.
All before me. With all due haste. Moving to target coordinates. Enemy sighted. They are close.
Apparently I've disconnected through the Twitch chat. I'm going to have to reload again. I don't know how chat is for everybody else, but it keeps cutting off and won't let me look at the viewer list and stuff. Alright, Witch Hat and Kyug.
Stand your ground, brothers. Flank secured.
I think it's good to have the librarian up the front. I don't know if this could just be me, but he seems to roll better. I think it's only close combat that the rules actually say that the rules better in, but I just get the feeling, yeah, because it doesn't say that he rolls better for range combat, but I just feel like I have more luck with him.
Affirmative.
And considering some of the bad rolls I get with other characters, I'm going to stick with it. Because at the worst, if he's going to die, I can use his psi powers. I try not to use them unless I need them. So just now he still has 20 psi left. So if I was walking up here and there was a load of them, I could just block off that tunnel. Which is why I like him to keep him either at the front or near the front.
I have movement, brothers. My weapon is jammed. Weapon functional.
I should start moving the Thunderhammer guy up. I should have started moving him up ages ago, really. Because it's going to take him forever to get up there if he's going to keep guarding every turn.
Clear a path.
Just so that I can block off this path up here.
Let them come. Prepare yourself.
But yeah, the goal is keep my useful units like near enough the front, and just keep leaving people behind until I don't need to leave them behind anymore.
Yes, brother. Moving. We have contact.
Actually, could have walked him up there. He's lightning claws, but yeah, and I'm going to waste all them missing trying to shoot this guy.
Let them
Maybe no.
fall before us.
I'm glad they managed to kill two of them, but I don't think Overwatch when they points to unjam guns is going to do any good. It's the flamer that I want up here. I thought I'd put him in before the lightning claws, but apparently I never. Good, they're too stupid to just run straight past and go for the librarian.
Let them come. Let them come.
He can get him. Don't like that.
Yes, brother. Moving.
Good, now I have 6 turns to no care about these guys. No, it's easier just to use his shield. I mean, I've got another, what, 6 uses of that or something like that. Oh, never killed the front guy. The one guy that I would have wanted to kill. I don't know if maybe I should just shoot that again.
Yes, my lord. Clear a path.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot that again. I don't want to fail this mission. At great risk, there's nobody that can get him. I've blocked off that whole path. And then the only other tunnel that will get him is up here, I think. Or one or here, maybe. I can switch him out. I'm gonna... It's because the lightning clause is behind him, it's hard to switch him out. I need to move somebody straight up and then Himmelang there, and then I can switch him out with a normal marine. But he's more likely to survive in the melee combat anyway.
Drive them back. The angel demands justice.
Alright, Chessens and Geddon 4.
My aim is true. Unbreakable faith.
I wonder if I can move him back one. I'm just going to keep the librarian at the front. I'll waste too many turns if I try and swap him now, I think.
With all due haste.
And at the worst, I'm like, what, 3 turns away from getting up here? Maybe. It depends on how many spawn in front of me, but I should be getting there fine.
Clearing a path to objective.
The most interesting part in Gone Home is the fact that you can actually read things without having to look at some sort of interface.
Advance, brothers.
I just think that's something that every game should do. Like when I'm playing Fallout New Vegas, even on the PC, you can't read like the newspapers and the wall and stuff like that because they've not put it in high enough textures.
Affirmative.
Nope, that's not the square you going.
Moving.
Right, good, I can move him back one. So he should survive this turn as well. Because I think stunning there he'd be able to get hit.
Securing position. They come. Weapon malfunction. Resuming fire.
Does MD know what mission we're on? I'm kinda surprised it doesn't say like mission 8 instead they just objectives up here. Or mission 9 or whatever.
Yes, my lord. With all due haste. Yes, my lord. The Emperor is my shield. Weapon functional. Weapon at the ready.
Speaking of done really well, I think this mission has been done really well by me. The second time, but after I knew that I was getting like 9 guys instead of just 2. How is that able to be a blip in the flames? You'd think it would have to commute. Please tell me this hasn't crashed. No, that was strange. Where are you going? That's alright then.
Unbreakable faith. Securing area. The machine spirits guide my fire. Move. Clear a path. They are close, brothers.
I'm wondering when the next patch for this will be, because they've done 2 in 2 days so far, so they're obviously supporting the game pretty well.
Weapons ready. Overwatch protocol initiated.
You know what, I'm not even going to go for that door. I can just leave the lightning claws guy there maybe. Something like that. I'll just run for the exit.
Clear a path. Affirmative.
I'm hoping the multiplayer for this gets a wee bit more populated,
Cleanse the monstrosity.
because I put in a couple of games and I did get them, but nobody wants to play if you're offline, because you can play like a back and forth. Yeah, it was released in a fairly buggy state, but I mean, a lot of other games have been released in buggy states and don't get patched for like a week or two. And right, X Natifuel. And I've been experiencing the exact same thing as you. I'm loving the game, despite being a wee bit buggy,
Overwatch.
which is pretty much what my review says as well. I don't expect to run into it, and it makes me go, "Oh, I don't have the same opinions I've got in the game just now." Uh, but still, I'll see the rest of the game first.
Yes, brother. Moving.
Oops. The only thing that's kind of weird is their online system. Like, you set up a match and then you don't need to wait in a lobby or anything like that. You just go away and then the match will come on when it's ready. So you don't really get an indication of like if anybody's even looking at your game or anything like that. It'd be nice to see a number of people online posted somewhere, like the bottom corner when you're in the online section, just so you know, well, it's worth looking just now. Yeah, I've been checking out the Steam forums myself, and they seem to be like looking at addressing pretty much whatever's gone wrong with the game so far. Which is why I can't really find too much fault in the way they've released the game. Not that any of the bugs were particularly game breaking, they're all just minor bugs with animations and stuff like that.
Affirmative.
Is that no mission complete? Or is it just going to wait until all the Terminators are dead? You've no ammo left anyway, so you can start moving.
Objective logged.
Yeah, I think I waited like 15 minutes or something like that for a multiplayer game the last time I waited. But that was playing at a... I don't know where people were playing this the most, but that was like 2 AM my time or something like that. I've actually still no registered for the multiplayer. I'm just playing as an anonymous user just now. Alright, Dragolfer. I should maybe say hi, I'm not sure everybody knows alright means hi. God's completed single player twice. I've spent a lot of time like playing myself in hot seat mode because I wanted to get used to playing the... Where did he come from? I wanted to get used to playing the Gene Stealers. Yeah, I read like I don't know if you read what Rab Florence wrote, but he wasn't too impressed with the hot seat mode. I don't know because I played it in patch 1.01. That's the first time I tried hot seat mode, but whatever problems he had with it were fixed by then. And that came out the day after he posted his... I don't want to say a review because it wasn't a review, but after he posted his piece, that came out. So they're definitely jumping on everything that anybody mentions to them really quickly.
Taking position. Weapon at the ready.
That's what makes me wonder, is there going to be another patch today? Or tomorrow even? Because there was a patch yesterday and there was a patch today. The only problem that hot seat mode has is during the Gene Stealer turn you have to look away if you're playing the Space Marines.
You shall be slain.
Yeah, that's you said that right after I said it. You need to get your pal to look away if they're playing the Space Marines. That's the only thing, but that's not really a problem with how they've implemented it in the game. That's just a problem with playing games in the same screen anyway.
My bolter has failed.
You would need some sort of separate screen, like playing on an iPad or something like that. And I wouldn't really want them to implement iPad-only features or some crap like that. iPad's just an example. It's any tablet really, but I wouldn't expect them to implement features like that in a game that isn't even an iOS device. So I think they've probably implemented it as well as they could.
Spirits have answered my prayers.
And honestly, I'll probably use Hot Seat mode myself, just to like learn the maps and learn how to play Gene Stealers and Space Marines a bit better. Because I mean, I finally started remembering to set move to fire target. I used to always forget to do that.
Target. Avenge me, my brothers.
Yeah, it reminds you of that picture where the guy's got the sheet taped across the middle of the screen and he's underneath the sheet playing Halo. So that they can't screen watch. What do you think? Should I just let them die or valiantly try and survive? Because I don't think I will survive. Let's just smash their skulls in. Oh, he's getting me? No?
Cleanse and
Finally?
yes, brother, moving. The Emperor is my shield.
I'll start moving closer to the spawn areas.
Scanning for enemy movement. None shall survive. A righteous will.
Yeah, the XCOM Bureau.
Let them fall.
If you look on Steam, the deal for that is goddamn amazing. You get XCOM, Spec Ops: The Line, and the complete XCOM collection, including the new XCOM Enemy Unknown, for like 25 quid. I really wish I had some money to buy that. I've not even played the new XCOM Enemy Unknown yet. I'm still playing the old one. I never had a graphics card when that came out, so I had to buy one before I could play it. And then I ended up not buying the game yet.
My bolter has failed. Unjamming weapon.
But yeah, if you go and look up some gameplay videos for the Bureau, it looks really good.
None shall survive.
I think the biggest problem that I have so far with the new XCOM that I've seen is that in none of the videos is anybody wearing any armour. And if you've played XCOM, you know that anybody with no armour dies in one hit.
Target.
I'm hoping that's just something like they've showed because they like the style of the no armour better, but the game actually has armour. It's no a massive problem, but just something that annoys me a wee bit.
Weapon at the ready.
I thought you were saying you were buying, as in Payday the Heist too.
Avenge me, my brothers.
Oh,
By the glory of the Primarch, you have brought
new main image patterns. I was hoping for that.
under your command.
I'm going back to the menu just now.
The final test of our resolve grows near.
Is there no like a hard mode or something for Enemy Unknown? Because I remember the original XCOM is a bitch to play. It's so hard. Oh, that's hot seat. I was hoping for this because I've no had much to put in here for ages, and I wasn't sure if they were going to make it DLC or no. Pardon me. It's good to see that they've no but. That's kind of disappointing considering, as I said, how hard the old one was. Right, that's enough of that. Around the multiplayer, just a second, I'm going to check where I'm on the campaign. 10. Sure, there's only 3 missions. I'll put, aye. For some reason it wasn't letting me delete these last time. I'll just go for any side.
We have reached the hibernation.
That was quick.
Toxin gas will flood the place as they swarm.
Yeah, I think that's why the
Do this.
difficulty thing has been getting a lot of attention for everybody. Like, as I said earlier, Dark Souls 2 and things like that, and Rogue Legacy. All these really difficult games are getting a lot of light now because most games are just so easy that you can play them in autopilot. What's this mission? 6th term. Where's the exit? I don't like this mission. I struggled with this one on single player. Is this
I
even
shall not
multiplayer?
fail.
Usually there's a chat. There it's waiting for opponent offline. I mean, old school games when you're talking about your like super hard SNES games and stuff like that, Ninja Gaiden. I think the difficulty there is a bit too. It's no actually difficulty. It's just a weird way which things spawn and stuff like that. But I do think they should go back to trying to make games difficult like that, but just do it in a more friendly way, if you know what I mean. So instead of difficulty that's unfair, when it's things spawning off the screen and stuff like that. This is annoying. How did somebody accept my game and then go straight offline? That's the one annoying thing, that they've no separated asynchronous online with just playing somebody that's actually there. So you get a lot of this creating. No, it's not a crash. Basically, just the person that I'm playing with there hasn't actually joined the game, so they're technically offline. Because you can play asynchronous online mode where you take a turn and you can come back, take the Mora, and take your next turn. Look, see here, it says offline. So I quit back to the menu to get another match. Hopefully with somebody online this time. I'm guessing somebody had set up to like play a game, and I've set up after them and joined their game, and they're offline just now. That's probably what's happened at least. I'll wait a few minutes for this, and if it doesn't get somebody online, I'm just going to go back to the campaign. As I say, if you look at the highlights in video 4, I'm pretty sure it is part 4, Space Hulk, which is marked as part 4. Near the end of that I played a multiplayer match. Let's just delete this one since that player's offline. But I would like to see them separate these two modes. It's not a massive problem because you can create 5 games at a time, but it's just a bit annoying when you create a game and somebody joins or whatever and they're offline. So you don't get to play your online game right there. And quite a lot of the time, if you get a game with somebody and they're offline, and then they come back home when you're offline, they just quit the game. They delete it, so it's not really working the way that's supposed to be intended. Yeah, I think maybe just continue the campaign for now. I'll need to try and... why is that? I'll need to try and find out when everybody else plays, like on the Steam forum or something like that. Try and set up a game with somebody so that I can actually play.
Toxins being pumped into the chamber holding many of the enemy, but the pumping station remains vulnerable. Until a toxin can build sufficient concentration, the survivors
cheers for watching,
of
Drugger, see you later.
and Lorenzo must be our shield from the enemy.
Drugolfer even.
Be strong in arm and spirit. Let no enemy pass. Sergeant of the squad, accept your...
Kill all Gene Stealers, 85 remaining. Right, where are these pump rooms? Alright, there's only one. No, this is single player. Nobody seemed to be joining in multiplayer, so I just came back to the campaign just now. I can show you hot seat mode. That's sort of like multiplayer, but I play both turns, and you'll see what it's like to play the Space Marines and the Gene Stealers online.
Awaiting your command.
Why are they all facing the other way when the pump room's up there? Right, just this just because I've just realised I could have put them in both rooms there. But I'll only put them in one room.
The Emperor's finest.
But yeah, if you still want to see like hot seat mode after this, I can show you that. Hopefully I can pass it pretty quickly. I doubt it, but
Flank secured.
well, it's just surviving turns really and protecting that room. So I don't think there's a quick way to do that, unless like you can block off the spawn points for them or something. But I don't think you can do that except for that one mission that tells you to do that. So do they actually like aggressively go for the pump room, or do they attack you first?
Overwatch. Overwatch protocol initiated.
So the walls are way up here. Oops.
Moving.
Well, it says that up here, shooting in the pump room area forbidden.
Clear a path. Acknowledged. Moving to target coordinates.
This bit here. They make it, I was going to say they make it kind of clear, but that's glowing green as well. I was going to say because all this stuff's glowing green.
I shall hold.
No, you're not supposed to move, you're supposed to shoot. Oh, that was terrible. Ah, because they're both melee attackers.
Let them fall before us. Drive them back.
I'm hoping to just like go straight down to the tunnels they spawn in and try and kill them faster that way.
Beware the alien.
Oops, I never even seen that guy.
We live and die as brothers.
Might have lost the guy out too quickly there.
Cleanse and burn.
Oh, come on, stop dodging.
Fall by my hand.
Unless he keeps dodging it.
Cleanse the monstrosity.
I should just put him up the way in the first place. No, that's the... You need to step back.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, this seems like one of the missions that could be really, really annoying if you're unlucky.
Holding
So I'm
position.
expecting to have to play this mission about 14 times.
Weapon at the ready. Affirmative. Let them come.
See, my plan is to get him up here, and hopefully he'll attract them all that come for here. Get Gideon up here, and he'll do the same for this side, and then I can just defend everything else pretty easily, I'd imagine. If I just retreat into these rooms.
Securing area.
I forgot to put a guy in Overwatch again, didn't I?
Avenge me, my brothers. My weapon has failed me.
Well, it doesn't really look like Gideon's going to make it up here.
Weapon jammed. Weapon functional.
It's annoying that you've got 4 rooms that you can put people in, but you can't put Gideon's squad in this room.
Prepare yourself, brothers.
But it seems like the best way to complete this is by getting these two in melee combat.
Moving.
I think I'm going to lose this guy as well.
Death demands vengeance.
That's no the move I was trying to do. Yeah, this mission's pretty insane.
Affirmative. Brother down. Squad is broken.
I might as well just restart it myself when the turn ends.
And dies, brothers. Cleanse the monstrosity. Your orders, sir. They shall not pass. They will fall.